Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Culture Gecko reviews. My name is Ezekiel McAdams. I'm a freelance writer and journalist, and I'm here today to talk about Live Five's penultimate production of their season, which is Bat Brains. It is co-created by Sam Kruger and S.E. Grummett. S.E. Grummett directs it. How do I describe this? And I asked Sam last night. It is ambitiously charismatic experimental theater at its best. I can throw out words like experimentalism, surrealism, absurdism, commedia dell'arte, la croix, physical theater, the kind of the Gilmont clowning technique that's kind of grotesque and charming all at once. But it is something that is just blended and amalgamated to something that, and I use this word a lot in my apologies, but really, really unique. And I saw Little Mermaid last week, and to go from spectacle to something like this, where it's fringe theater, but it's not the Fringe Festival. And it's just so exciting to be able to have two shows running concurrently right now in Saskatoon that offer a completely different experience. What Sam Kruger has done, he is so effortlessly charming, funny, but is able to hit you with that raw, like guttural human emotion. The directing by S.E. Grummett is just so captivating and commanding that kind of in tangent with Kruger's performance kind of holds you captive, but not in an uncomfortable or awkward way. There can be uncomfortable moments, but it was just so exciting to not know what was going to happen. Kruger was able to have audience engagement in a way that was very reminiscent to me what Andy Kaufman used to do, where like Andy Kaufman would do a bit or a little bit of experimentalism, and the audience wasn't sure whether to laugh, whether to cry, whether to clap, whether to walk out. And that is something that is very hard to do, and Kruger was able to do it so skillfully. It's hard to describe. Let's quickly talk about the lighting by Amberlynn Sue, and apologies if I'm mispronouncing anyone's names. What they were able to capture by having the lighting with Kruger's physical movements and stuff was really exceptional and extraordinary, because without the lighting and the constant cuts to all the different abrupt scene changes going on, it would have made the show less engaging than it was. The choreography by Ingrid Hansen really helped cement kind of the backbone of the production, because a lot of the performance was physical, and without that as a guide, it would have made the show stand out less. It was very nuanced and effortless, where again, just as like the production as a whole really blended all these different styles. There's classic dancing, but there's absurdism and surrealism, and it really made the whole production shine. Everything from the performance to the direction to the lighting and the choreo made this something more unique than it already is, and I'm doing a disservice trying to define it, really, because it really is an undefinable, astounding example of live and experimental theater and why it is so important. So I I urge you and I plead with you that if you are in the Saskatoon area, Bat Brains is running at the Refinery on Dufferin from April 18th to the 24th.